Hi, can you please state your name for the video?
My name is Giscard Petian.
Okay, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about my blog for my culture and diversity class. Are you okay with that?
That is okay.
Alright, so what information do you know about Black vernacular or African American vernacular English and its history?
In terms of the history, I know that maybe Black vernacular arose from slavery times. Black people had to speak differently um, amongst themselves as a way to communicate, so that the slave masters didn't know what they were saying, and that was the original place of Black vernaculars, and that carried its way throughout the South, and they just continued to speak that way.
So do you believe that Black people are the only people who can speak with Black vernacular or African American vernacular English?
Um, it's not exactly that simple, because if somebody from another race or ethnicity grew up in an area of like where Black vernacular is popular, then they will be socialized into speaking in the same kind of vernacular. So I don't really think that no other race can speak it Black vernacular, but I think it's should be I think it's relegated to a certain region. So if another race comes from the hood or the ghetto, or wherever they speak Black vernacular, because they don't only speak Black vernacular in the hood or the ghetto, they can speak it as well. Go ahead.
Okay, good answer. Do you see it as a dialect, language, or broken English?
So to um, to try and like diminish like uh, our culture, Black people, the politically correct answer is that it's broken English, to try and diminish like um, it as a part of culture. But I see it more as a dialect of English. Particularly, I kind of connected to how I'm of Haitian descent, and Creole is a vernacular or dialect of French, and the French try to diminish our culture and say that it is broken French, when it is exactly it's its own language. So the same way that I would say that Creole is its own language, a dialect of French, Black vernacular would be a dialect of English, not broken English.
Okay. Do you believe encouraging African American vernacular English in schools will be beneficial to children who speak it, like at home?
I think that we should approach children where they're most comfortable, because that way um, we should meet them where they're at, because that way um, their learning uh, their learning could be increased, possibly because we don't have to try and reframe them and make them assimilate to something that they're not comfortable in. I think that we should not encourage, so to speak. If they want to learn to speak in a different way, then they can speak in a different way. But like I said, I think we should meet them where they're at, and encourage who they are, regardless of it, whether if it's um if it's wrong or right in the politically correct way of thinking, um, because um, because it's better if they're comfortable than to make them uncomfortable and say that what they learn is wrong, because these are things that they've learned from their home, and that's what's correct to them. So I don't think it's I don't think we should I don't think we should encourage them, but I don't think we should discourage people who speak it either. So yeah.
Okay. Are you opposed to using books with African American vernacular English in elementary schools? Or are you kind of like for it?
It's an interesting question. Um, I don't think it would hurt. I don't think it would hurt, but if I don't know if that would be the best thing. I don't think it would hurt though, but I don't think it should be something that maybe is like normalized. I think like maybe books should be read in normal English. Um, just so this is an interesting question. Just so I don't want to say like they don't think it's normal, but just so it's um, I don't know. That's an interesting question.
All right.
I don't exactly think that the book should be in black vernacular. No, I don't. But I don't think like a book that a child can relate to would hurt because I like books that I relate to. So if they could read a book that they could relate to, then it would be helpful.
Okay. Well, thank you for your answers.
All right. Thank you.